Favouritism at $4.20. Kelly's Gem at $3.90 as Cloak and Dagger, one of the roughies, move in, and we're all set. Set to go. Racing now. Burning Magic was a little bit slow. Finance dropped back with the Enchantress, and Toe Roper showing good speed. Sordello again ridden on the speed. Is going to drop in for a trail though as Direct Approach goes up quickly to take up the running for Bam Bam Forest. So it's Direct Approach on the inside. On the outside is Toe Rope joining it, and they're a length and a half in front. Griever Shaker is pretty keen over on the inside third. 2.5 to Sordello, and then Cloak and Dagger 3 wide around Burning Magic. Kelly's Gem the inside. The Enchantress Jewel of Denmark, and Finance has gone back to the tail of the field and would be 12 off the leader. Direct Approach led by 3/4. Toe Rope the outside. Griever Shaker third for Sordello fourth. And then Burning Magic, who's following Sordello. Cloak and Dagger's out wider. Kelly's Gem the inside from Enchantress taken out wide. Then Jewel of Denmark, and Finance is still back at the tail of the field. Direct Approach in front around the turn. Leads by 3/4 to Toe Rope. And then on the inside, Griever Shaker. Sordello's running fourth. Burning Magic is going up to be running fifth. About to get to the outside from Cloak and Dagger, and then came Kelly's Gem. In the straight they run. Direct Approach in front. Here's Sordello down the outside. Griever Shaker is over on the inside, and further back is Kelly's Gem. Sordello's out in the middle, and on the inside is Griever Shaker, and then Kelly's Gem and Burning Magic. Sordello the outside of Griever Shaker. Sordello's got the lead from Griever Shaker. Coming late Kelly's Gem, but Sordello races home to win from Kelly's Gem and Griever Shaker, and then Burning Magic, and they break away from Finance. Direct Approach. Then the Enchantress, well back Jewel of Denmark. Further back in the field, Toe Rope, and Cloak and Dagger is a shadow of its former self. Sordello, first win in 2,000 days. And at 2 now from 42. Sordello, number 9, is the winner. Beats Kelly's Gem and Griever Shaker. Glenn Smith was a big riding, not that Lucy's a great rider, but Glenn, left hand. This horse didn't want to hang today. It was pretty straight, and it's got the money. Sordello, the 9-year-old gelding. His last run was a really good effort on speed, doing a lot of bullocking work. And before that, ran second to Sariska in what was an even race. Griever Shaker's run well on the inside, but Kelly's Gem came through in the middle to grab second in front of Griever Shaker. It's 9, 7 and 2. 9, 7 and 2. Sordello has got the money here for Keith Mifflin. Gelding by Bellastrini. Races home to score. Kelly's Gem is a good effort into second place. Has finished nicely. And Griever Shaker continues to race really well. Is back on the inside in third place. Waiting on fourth to come through. It was a late scratching there, but probably no deductions there with Jaffinator at 150 to 1. Always looked the dominant horse down the straight. It was hard to know whether it was going to run past Griever Shaker, but it was way out in the middle of the track and might have been advantaged by that. 125.90, 36.09. Let's go downstairs to the team and find out how Sordello has not been able to win for so long.
That's a very good point, Rich, but it has been knocking on the door. You tipped it on top today, pays $10 for the informed Glenn Smith, and what under Keith Mifflin. He's a very good trainer, and he's, well, I've got the old boy, this rising 10-year-old, racing in really good form now. That's its second victory from 43 starts, so a well-deserved victory, Brittany. That's perseverance at its very best.
It certainly is. It's great to see stories like that. You really need to have a lot of patience in this racing game, but for a horse to have not won for over 2,000 days is just quite extraordinary, and it's really, really great to see him return to the winner's circle today.
And Keith joins us here. What about that performance from Sordello? He's been knocking on the door, but as a rising 10-year-old, he wins his second race.
Well, I retired him, and he had 2 years in the paddock, and I wanted to educate another horse, so I brought him into work, and he was fit, so I thought I'll trial him. He just got beaten at one trial, and I trialled him again. So I thought there's nothing wrong with him, he might as well go around.
And that's been perseverance, but he seems to be loving his work at the moment.
Well, he's improved from a 2-year-old, I'll give you that much.
What was he in the paddock? Why did you retire him?
Oh, well, he was just enough to, yeah, he ran, I think he was placed a few times. He won one. It was 10 fourths he ran. and he just wasn't up to it.
And it's amazing to see a 10-year-old improve and race in career best form.
There's nothing wrong with him, so might as well keep going.
Might be a few in the paddock like that, Keith. We just don't know.
Oh, well, I hope so.
Job well done, mate.
Good, thanks.
There's Keith Mifflin there, and G. Smith, he's on fire at the moment, Glennie Smith, and he's catching up with Brittany.
Is he ever? And to get this horse home. Now, you used to ride this horse. We know the story. We've just heard from Keith that he had those 2 years off. Does he feel like a different horse to the horse you once remembered?
Oh, well, the horse back about 5 years ago, he always used to sort of loom up the same and not put him away. But today, maybe the left hand sparked something new to him, and he just found today, which was great.
So great, such a great story for the connections. Do you think that might be what it is today, just that vigour and the left hand perhaps was what got him over the line?
Well, it didn't used to help before. I don't know, it might have been just something different for him, and he's stuck the neck out like Groove Shaker sort of got through on the inside, and it gave him something to chase, which I think that's important for him. And then when it started to drop off, I just really started roaring at him and gave him a few in the left, and it seemed to be enough.
You had a lovely run, but on the corner, did you think he was going to be able to get the job done?
Yeah, he was bolting actually. Like, that's what he does though. So you're always coming up with a false sense of security sort of thing. But no, he loomed up, and he, like, usually when he gets right next to him, he'll start pulling up straight away. So he kept going today, which was great.
Well, it's good as a rising 10-year-old that he's figured it all out. Congratulations on the win.
Beautiful. Thanks, Britt.
There we go, thinking of Brittany, and Glenn Smith's on fire at the moment. He brings up another winner, and that is a wonderful story.
It is just fantastic. I love stories like that. It's perseverance, you know, they've come out just to be the educator to the young horses, and then they step out and take out one of these Wednesdays.
No, well done to Keith Mifflin, and well done to Glenn Smith. Time to head back to Alex in the studio. That wraps up race number 3 on the program. We'll be back before the 4th.